My chair here today just so happens to be a 1969 Pontiac Firebird. This was my dad's car. He actually picked it up about 30 years ago. It was driving, running, and all that stuff when he got it. Then he tore it apart and was going to rebuild it, restore it. Unfortunately, the engine is tucked away somewhere in Lincoln, Nebraska, as well as the transmission. So I'm not banking on getting that. I mean, it's cool if we end up digging that and finding it. It was, I'm just going to tell you now, I don't know much about cars. That's the whole point of this thing and the YouTube project here is to educate myself on something like this and end up with something cool as a result. But he said it was a blueprint engine, whatever that means, but it went to this thing and don't know where it's at. I mean, he knows where it's at, but I guess it's buried with a bunch of stuff. The engine's been out for like 27 years. So this, a couple of months ago, he told me that he was ready to part ways with it. Like it was always in the back of his mind that he wanted to rebuild it and everything, but he finally just said, you know what, I'm probably never going to get to it. And I know you wanted this thing. I know you wanted to take a crack at it. So it's yours. And it just so happens I was waiting because the old Ford Flex doesn't have dolly or whatever, the tow hook on it. And I would have to go rent a truck and the dolly and all that stuff. So we were just kind of waiting. But my niece wrecked my sister's car, which was hilarious. I mean, she's fine and everything, don't get me wrong.
There, I'm not sure what holds her radio. Oh, radio hits here. Oh, we might be able to just change that top piece.
I don't know. None of my kids ever wrecked my car. But so Pops ended up having to get this dolly and he's got his truck and everything. So we just decided to kill two birds with one stone and we brought this puppy home today. There she is. We got an old Chevy here. Kind of nice. Just checking out the other stuff. There she is. Huh?
Hey, we used to be covered with this tarp. Apparently it got real windy. So I had it completely enclosed where you couldn't even see it.
Huh.
Now no more. Now the tarp is, I think I got a utility knife in my truck. We're going to just cut it all loose.
Oh yeah. I'm just getting the beginnings here.
Yeah. Look at my new baby.
That's right. I didn't even notice whatever the hell this thing is over
I
here.
love that car. 81. It's like, this is the money car. Why do you guys want that so bad?
I know. I was like, you guys can go ahead and fight over that 1980 whatever.
You guys can have it.
Old primer job up top's holding up not too bad.
Backseat. We have that cover for the Camaro. That's actually, it's not the right one, but that's what it goes through.
Away from the old home. She coming to me. We're about to take her over the Platte River. This little string is holding on for its dear life. She is almost home.
Yeah, she's pretty light. I used to push her all over the place. Look at here, you're home, girl. You got a new home.
she's like for now.
Fucking.
Got
Fine
some.
for now.
What? I got some rubber booties. Oh.
Looks good in there.
Yeah. I agree. I am not exactly sure where to start, if I'm being honest with you. First things first is I'm just going to go through all of the junk that's in here and kind of determine what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of. I know, I mean, it's got this green, it had this green interior. So I'm thinking, outside of maybe keeping some of those clips, I'm really not going to keep much of the interior. So I'm going to see how much junk we were holding on to, because a lot of this stuff, I mean, if it's not going in, then I'm just going to get rid of it. There's no point in holding on to it. Maybe some of the clips, but let's go. Hopefully without running into any critters, I'm going to pull through all this stuff. There is some just garbage in the trunk that I'll probably get rid of first. Oh, shit. I forgot that I had my little string tied to it. Funny story about this is that stuff that Safelite uses to cut the windshields out. It's called fiber line. And it used to snap on me back in the day when I was working there. Shit, I haven't worked there since 2018. But it's probably been, I don't know, 15 years since I tied this thing to it initially. And it's still holding up. But every time I would try to use it to take out a windshield, it would snap on me. Found some spider critters. I'm going to be running into some interesting stuff in here. I want to get down to the bottom, which I can see some holy action down there. It's going to need some new floorboard stuff. You know what? Let's talk more action. Should I even keep the seats? I mean, look at that. It's got the frame. I was thinking maybe even just keep them to redo it, but it looks pretty gross in there. Maybe just new seats all the way around. All right, peek in the trunk. We got the spare, obviously, flat. Looks like a couple of potting plants. I don't know, what is that, a camp chair or something? Life jacket. Critter nest back there, maybe. Oh, there's the chrome trim that goes around the windshield and back glass. What the hell is this thing? Oh, it's got a hose in there. Look at that. Pontiac's already pulling the hose. I'm going to be scrapping a lot of this shit and just starting with new. Starting with these fenders. I'll pull the clips off, but these things are too far gone. Rusted to shit. Puttied and mudded up. I am going to ditch pretty much the whole interior. I don't need this crap. I'll save cool stuff like the ashtray. Even though the bottom's gone. Oh, the bottom's on this one. Ashtray is a cool feature of old cars. Cleanup process is coming along nicely. Still have a little bit to clear out of the front area. Get some of that dirt up. But I found something in the back. It's a little concerning. That rust right there doesn't look good. That looks structural.
Hello, Echo. My name is Jake Curtis.
There's the front end chrome. What gives the Pontiac Firebird its, I don't know, bird-like. It's the beak. We'll just call it the beak. I mean, there's a lot of rust everywhere. This is gonna have to be replaced, obviously, but that is concerning to me. I don't even know what I'm getting myself into right there. This is where the fire chicken emblem goes. I've got it pretty well cleaned out. I've got all the junk out of the inside here. Look at all this dust. Dust and rust, baby. That's what we're dealing with. Try to get you as good as a look at the inside as I can. Let's go to wide mode. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, there is a lot of rust, and we've got some perforated rust in it as well, down here, over there. Kind of all around this thing. The roof, there's some, you know, rust underneath the, whatever the hell that, probably asbestos. Rust under there. It's riddled with rust and dust. I've got a whole pile of stuff back here that I don't know what to do with yet. I mean, why would you even hold on to that? Look how bad that is. So there is some work to do. So far, this is all the stuff that I'm going to run to the dump. I am getting rid of practically everything that was saved. All of the interior, whatever this stuff is. I mean, it's rusted out. There's weak spots and soft, you know, soft parts and all that stuff. Found this in there. This is pretty cool. But this is where we're at. This was the fruit of my labors. I found some pocket change. But the cool thing is, this one is 1965. Yeah, you can see it, 1965. I've got one from 1977. This would have been a lot cooler if it was 69. I mean, any of them really, but 1965, 1977, and this one right here, baby, 1980, the year I was born. That's the lucky one. While we're at it, I guess to the best of my ability, I'm going to try to check out the structure. Make sure it has good bones, you know. Everything up front looks good, you know, strong like bull. Dude, it is so crazy how light this thing is. I could just pull it with one hand. I mean, obviously without the engine and transmission in it, but it makes you feel kind of like a superhero. Oh, this is the right, there we go. This is the right wheel. Jesus, I can't talk. The right rear wheel well I showed you before from the inside of the trunk. I'm not too happy about that. That is bad. Honestly, in the back, I don't really know what I'm looking at. I'm seeing rust, but man, that's really bad. Watch it fall. A little concerning. Over there, same thing. We got some rust action. But as far as I can tell, the frame itself, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. I'm doing this shit for YouTube. But I don't know. Looks fine to me. We'll get into it when I start ripping stuff apart. If something caves, I'll find out pretty quickly, won't I? But I don't know. As far as I can tell, it's good. That's a bolt right there. Rusty bolt. Well, kids, if I'm being honest, I feel like I kind of bit off more than I can chew. But that's okay. I knew what I was getting into when I picked this thing up. On the next video, what I'm going to do is put together kind of a cost analysis, because right now I'm kind of broke. I don't have the money to start working on this thing right away. I can pick away at kind of some small stuff, but the next video is going to be focused on a budget, a cost analysis, and I'm going to try to put together a timeline of how long it should take to fix this thing. If you want to see the progress, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Well, they call him Jay Curtis, he's a thrift store legend, just searching for a little piece of his own heaven. His rap career never took off, now he doesn't have money and his hands are soft. He does sales for a living, now he's plump and fat, but he's tired of being lazy, so he's gonna fix that. Now he figured it was time to get a little dirty, though he probably should have started when he was still in his 30s. He's the fixer, finder, he'll either find it, fix it, or fuck it up. He's the fixer, finder, and I guess that just about sums it up.